Let's build this new spectacled bear tropical island with a indoor in our new South American tropical house. So this video is the start of our new South American tropical house, and this is going to be the second tropical house in the zoo already. And we're building these houses because tropical animals can't really stand the temperate biome and the temperate temperatures, because well, it gets really hot in the summer and then really cold in the winter, and these animals are used to having a hot climate all year around. So that is why you usually build these houses, and that is also why this is the second house that we already have. And this house is going to house the capybaras and the tapirs, the ocelot, the spectacled bear that we're building for today, the jaguars, the giant otters, the saki, and the giant anteater and the maned wolf. So this is just going to be the most popular animals from South America, and the biggest animals. And I had to leave some out, like the sun bear and the spectacled bear we're building for today, but like the sun bear and the sloth bear, because well, I didn't really think like 3 bears in one house would fit nicely, because I think guests would have enough with only 1 bear species. So that is why I chose the spectacled bear, because it's the newest bear. I just think it looks the best, and it just fitted the best, because I think the sloth bear is actually Asian, so we're going to build for that in the Asian section. But that's actually everything that we have planned. Well, of course I can say some things about the Asian section, but those are mainly all the animals that I'm going to build for in the South America section. I'm not really sure if I want to add some more animals around the house. Like we now have the selection of animals that are going to be in the house and then have their outdoor habitat outside of the house. But I think I can maybe squeeze in like 1 or 2 more on like the side skirts, or like a bit more outside of the house area, because well, I think we have still have a lot of popular South America species that we still miss. So I maybe need to look at the Zoopedia a little more to decide if that would be smart to do that. But I'm not really sure, because we actually only have I think it's 13 or 14 videos left, and with these 13 or 14 I actually planned out like all the animals that we can build for. So this is of course going to be the spectacled bear, but in the next episode you're going to have the ocelot, and the ocelot is going to be housed inside of the house, so it's not gonna have a outdoor. And that's maybe not really good for a animal, but I gave them a lot of space, and I also gave them a skylight, like the glass roof that you see from outside of the house, like the big pyramid kind of ish. I'm not sure how you call that, but like the skylight. I gave that to them, like their whole habitat is under the skylight, so you basically have a really tall habitat and also a pretty big habitat, because I made sure to give them a lot of space when they're only inside, so they don't really have outside. So that's why I gave them a lot of space. But let's stop talking about the ocelot, because that will be in the next episode, and then you will hear a bit more about them. But now talking about the spectacled bears. So I searched up some inspiration online, and I found some habitats, but all those habitats, they had just a plain mode with a rocky backdrop, or like a mountain backdrop or something, or like, yeah, just mainly rocks, and then some yeah, big logs that they could climb on, and some little climbing features, but that was mainly because they were housed with like coatis or something. So the little climbing frames were for the coatis, and then the big logs were mainly for the bears. But when I saw this, it looked kind of depressing. I didn't really want to give my bears just a plain habitat with a bit of grass and then some logs. So I ended up going a bit heavy on the detail and a bit heavy on the extra logs and extra trees and maybe the extra plants, but I still wanted to keep the tropical vibe in. So I really wanted to use a lot of plants because, well, it's a tropical house. So yeah, the outside isn't maybe that tropical, but I still want the habitat to look like to look tropical-ish. So that's why I went really heavy on the plants. And what I also did in this habitat, I kind of ignored the normal enrichment, like that you can find on the habitat tab, but I used a pack. I'm not really sure what person built the pack. I'm really sorry about that, but yeah, I'm really bad at names, and yeah, I don't really remember packs that I download. Yeah, I know from some YouTubers that I download packs from. Those people I know, but yeah, just plain stuff that I find on the workshop and I download, I don't really know what person built that. So I'm really sorry, but those are like the hanging enrichment pieces. So I'm pretty sure if you just search up hanging enrichment in the workshop, you will find it. But I am not 100% positive about that. Maybe you won't find it, but I'm pretty sure you will find it if you just search up hanging enrichment or just enrichment pieces in general. Then you will get like those loose custom enrichment pieces, and yeah, you will find it. I think you will find it. But I use those pieces because, well, the stock enrichment pieces that you get in the game, yeah, well, for the big animals they kind of look a bit weird because it's just a it's just a plain wooden pole. So you usually see tires and swings and stuff in their habitat. So that's why I use these, because in bear habitats you usually see those. And for their indoor, I decided to use a lot of hammocks and a lot of rope pieces, because, well, I'm not really sure how bears sleep. Well, yeah, usually they hibernate, but that they do that in a cave. But I decided to make their indoor space like their cave. Well, I used like a lot of rocks and some plants that would look a bit weird maybe. But yeah, I used like hammocks and stuff. But you will see that in a minute when we're building on the indoor. But yeah, when I use these hammocks, I was kind of struggling with placing these because, well, the roof is separate from the building, because when I select it, I can raise the roof and then I can build in the I can build comfortably in the habitat and not really like struggle when the camera, because when I speed this video up, you see that my camera moves really quickly, and that's just basically because I move my mouse, and when in normal time that looks fine, but when I speed it up, I just go side to side really quick, and that isn't really nice to look at when you're in enclosed space, because then the camera just moves really often, because I need to change the angle a bit more, because I can't really raise my camera because then I'm outside of the building. So that's the reason why I make my roof separate from my from the building, so I can access it easily. And that's basically why. But you can see that I used like a lot of these custom toys, like maybe a bit too much, but I liked how they looked, like the custom build. I mean, enrichment is enrichment, but that's why I added a lot. But let's talk a bit about the channel, because we have seen some growth. Yeah, I am not sure why, but when I posted the pygmy hippo habitat, well, what's the pygmy habitat? I noticed that I gained like a lot of subscribers. I think when I posted the video we were at 145, but when I checked I think a few days ago we were actually at 163. So like that's crazy. We gained like 20 subscribers in a week. Like in 4 days or something. So thank you guys a lot for that. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. If you could drop a little like on the video, I would appreciate that very much. And also, if you want to see more, you can also check out my TikTok. I don't really make custom videos on TikTok, but I just crop my speed builds and then put them in TikTok. So if you already watched this video, I am not really suggesting you should go to TikTok, because it's basically the same, just on just vertically. So if you're watching this video, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for watching, and just enjoy it with me for a few more minutes, because this video is actually quite long, and we have some more cinematic shots. So you can see that I used a lot of plants that I already set, but yeah, I just want to use a lot of plants in these builds, because I think when I'm going to build the Asian section, I'm just going to use way less, because we have like the Asian elephant, and elephants are kind of the animals that kill every plant, that eat everything, that stomp on everything. So you usually don't really see a lot of plants in elephant enclosures, but I think I would find a way to add a bit more plants, like a raised lantern, or just use some hot wire. Or we could maybe place some other animals in the elephant enclosure to make it look a bit more interesting. I'm not sure what animals could go with the Asian elephants. I'm not sure about that. I will look it up. But I actually have noticed, when I was planning out all the animals, I noticed that we don't really have a lot of African animals, like from the tropical rainforest in Congo, or in, I'm not sure where the rainforest actually ends, like West Africa, something like that. But I didn't notice until I finished the planning, and that is actually because I already thought that we had like a big section, but we actually only have pygmy hippos and the mandrill, so that isn't really big. But yeah, so I kind of just skipped the Africa section. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just accidentally, because I already thought we have African animals. What could we add more? And then I thought, maybe we could add South America, because that's actually the Amazon that's really popular, so we need to add a lot of animals from there. And then I added, then I thought, oh, what could we add more? We already have a South American house. What could we do more? Maybe Asia, that's also like a big tropical biome thingy with the bamboo and stuff. And then I was thinking, what animals could we do? Or maybe the Bengal tiger, the Asian elephant, of course. And when I finished that up, I already used up all my elephants for the episodes that I have elephants. I already used up all my animals for the episodes that I have left. So we can't really add any more. And then I thought, wait, I don't really have a lot of African animals. Well, so that was kind of my mistake. I'm sorry about that. So if you like tropical African animals, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I didn't think about them until I finished. But so that's why we won't see, that's why you won't see a lot of tropical African animals. I'm sorry about that, but I think I will make up with all the other animals. So you can see that I kind of added some more foliage in the indoor, and you will see soon that I'm going to add like the hammocks and the row pieces, and I think one big tire swing, and just yeah, mainly like a lot of more foliage to make it really look tropical. But those are kind of the last things I added. I hope you guys can survive these last few like 1 minute without me, and then you will see some amazing cinematic shots. By the way, if you want to see a video where I comment where I do a voiceover over the cinematic shots, so talk with you guys what you can see and what you will see, and yeah, stuff where I just bend the camera on. And if you want to see more of that, you can drop something in the comments. I would gladly reply, and maybe yeah, just talk about your idea or what you want to see, even if it's not about the video. If you want to see something in the future, maybe just tell me that it's a nice build. I would gladly appreciate that. But yeah, so if you want to say something, please drop something in the comments. I will reply. I reply to everybody. And yeah, enjoy the last few minutes of this build and enjoy the cinematic shots. I took a few. I think I'm not sure. I think I have like 10 clips. So enjoy that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.